Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's episode I want to show you how I make potato donuts. Simple, easy, quick. I'm going to show you the ingredient step by step. For now we are going to do the base, most likely the donut part, and then we'll move to the next step. To make potato donut we're going to need some potatoes, and I'm using either 2 large, or you can use like 4 or 5 medium size. So that is boiled and ready to mashed. So for the seasoning, oil spices, we're gonna need some salt, pepper, paprika. This is just half teaspoon of grill seasoning. Any grill seasoning will do, like chicken seasoning, fish seasoning, or meat seasoning. And this seasoning will just add an extra flavor. And then you need some cumin powder, coriander powder, chili flakes, or chili powder if you don't want to use chili flakes, and then some oregano. And then we also need some cornstarch and some all-purpose flour. To begin, I'm gonna start mashing the potatoes with the fork. You can basically just grate them, but why grate them when I can mash them with just this fork? Add all of the spices or seasoning to your potato, and then the all-purpose flour. I'm just using 1/3 cup, but it also depends. If you see your mixture is a little bit too sticky, then you can add a little more cornstarch or a little more flour, or you can even add little breadcrumbs as well. Okay, so now we are going to, okay, I'm making a mess already. So now I'm just gonna, actually I need a spoon, so let me just get a spoon. Just gonna add some chopped coriander. Okay, some green, and it's also add flavor as well. You can add parsley, you can add mint, you can add chopped green chilies if everybody like it spicy, but if one doesn't, then I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, so now it's time to switch my hand. I already washed my hand, and I am going to mix everything until combined. So now get some dry flour or all-purpose flour on the side. We are going to knead it, and then a bowl with a little bit of water, and then a tray with parchment, because now we are going to making we are going to shape it into donuts. So just wet your hand with water. Do not use oil, because then the flour will have troubles sticky to each other. Now big and small, that's your choice. I'm just gonna do a little one because this will help for Ramadan. Obviously can't eat too big. So make it round just like that. Flat it with your palm, with the help of your palm, and then use anything that you have around at home just to press it into donut shape. You can also just do this by hand, everything, like, you know, start to finish. And so you're going to see something like that, and then you're gonna just dip it into this dry flour. And what this is going to do is just help it, will, like, it's not gonna stick. Okay, so now we have this little donut. Just put them here. I already did one earlier. I'm gonna put this as well on the dry flour, and this one I didn't use any tools. I just do this by finger. Depending on the size, I got 15 in total. And now this is going to the fridge to set for 20 minutes to half an hour. We are going to make a mixture that the donut is going to dip in. So to begin, I'm gonna crack the egg in the bowl. 2 eggs is enough. If you don't eat egg, that's okay. You can just ignore this part. So I'm just gonna beat this egg. Now we need more spices, and this time it's just a little bit. So we need some salt, pepper, that obviously goes together, and this is just 1/4 teaspoon paprika, 1/2 teaspoon chili powder, and 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder. Again, you can avoid the garlic if you don't want to use garlic, so add all of that together. and then 1 to 2 tablespoons each cornstarch and all-purpose flour. So let that get in. Now mix, add some milk, and now keep mixing until combined. How the consistency is looking, not thick, not too watery. So our donut is out from the fridge, and then I have a plate ready here, my breadcrumbs, so everything is right here in front of me. So take one of these donut and slightly carefully dip into the liquid and then into the breadcrumbs, just like so. And then we're just gonna set it on this plate right here. So this is going back to the fridge after it's ready for another 20 minutes, and then it will be ready to fry. Or if you don't want to fry it right away, after you set it in the fridge for 20 minutes, then you can put it in a Tupperware, seal, and put it in the freezer. Whenever you're ready, then you can fry and eat or snack on it. Or this is a perfect iftari treat during Ramadan. Oil is preheating over medium-high heat, and our donut is well rested. And now we're just gonna take one at a time and just put in the oil. Oil is hot enough. It's not that hot that as soon as you put your donut, it's gonna burn. You want this to be cooked inside as well, and it's gonna be crispy. And it's easy to just use a spatula rather than by hand. And very important to let it set in the fridge as well for 20 minutes to half an hour. Just make sure not to flip the donut right away. Just wait a little bit, like 2-3 minutes, and then you flip. And then we're gonna fry them until golden brown, and this will take about 5 to 6 minutes. Our donut is ready, and now just gently remove them. I have a plate ready to go with paper towel, and I have already fried a few of them before. Like this is my second batch, but I'm not frying all of them. The rest is going to the freezer for during Ramadan time. Our potato donut is ready. It is nice and golden. Can you see that? Potato donut. You guys can add some cheese in it as well if you like. I didn't. And it's hot. It's so hot. So it's very crunchy. You can hear that? Everything crunchy is mine because I just love it. Written ingredient is down below in the description box where you guys can find this beauty. I will see you next time.